We have just moved into the third way marker of July, and our first third of the July was about a little bit of cooler pattern, battling some areas of some showers and thunderstorms. Not much accumulated in the Cheyenne area, which we need it. We have severe drought that has been developing across the region, so we'll have to keep an eye on this deficit that has continued to build through really our summer months. But we also have started off the month with that cooler feel, keeping our average temperature about 4 degrees below normal. But the heat has been building in, and it is going to continue to build. And not only will we see some above normal temperatures, but we could even talk some near records. Now, into our Thursday is going to be our more likely chance to see some widespread 90s build across our area, with Cheyenne even at a chance of high of 92. Record was set back in 1939 at the triple digits, so looking a little far off from that record here for Thursday, but there will be other locations across the region striving for those records, as most of the records across our area sit in those triple digits for areas like Scottsbluff, Douglas, as well as Cheyenne. Areas like Laramie will have to get into those lower 90s for records, which is a possibility. Now, as we have these hot and dry conditions into the weekend, watching those records, we will steer a weather pattern change to some wet conditions for early next week, which will also give us some relief in the heat concerns. But the heat is just starting to build its way in, so start to take those precautions now. Limit that outdoor activity, especially strenuous activity. Stay hydrated and find those ways to stay cool, even in shaded areas outside, can really help your body, as this heat that stacks up is really going to cause from exhaustion, as our bodies have to work overtime to keep our body temperature regulated and a bit cooler. As we watch that, again, much of the area is looking at high temperatures into those 90s. We start to even see those triple digits be possible there from Douglas, Torrington through Scottsbluff. Even Laramie just shy of 90 degrees, where records in Laramie again sit just around 92. Records here in Cheyenne anywhere from upper 90s to those triple digits. Scottsbluff, we got to get to about that 105, 106 marker to see those records, and it's going to be possible. By Friday, we still are seeing a slight uptick in those temperatures. There also is some little thunderstorm activity, very isolated threat. Coverage is going to be very minimal, but do stay wary, especially in those afternoon hours with that heating in place, that a few storms could pop up. The severe threat, though, is extremely low. Now, by Saturday, this is going to be some of our warmest temperatures trying to build their way on through, as we even see Casper there up to about 100 potential degree high temperature. Now, we'll note those that through Saturday, we also keep that very dry environment. So it's going to be hot and dry. Dew points even stay into those 30s, trying to extend that there into Sunday. But we do see the jump in those dew points on Monday, and that's that return to those wet conditions. So we'll put an isolated storm threat there on Sunday, but this is expected to be our warmest day, with more likely widespread records being made. And then we turn our attention to those wet conditions that try to continue to bring us a cool down in that temperature trend.